It's about 6:15 and time now for What's Trending. And we're going to start right here in Wisconsin. A pair of Milwaukee twin sisters are closing out their high school careers with a bang. They're pulling in more than $1 million in combined scholarship money from nearly 40 different colleges. Ariel and Ariana Williams are first-generation college students, and thanks to their smarts and their hard work, they were accepted into 38 different schools each. Ariel says that they've always been overachievers all throughout school, and Ariana added that they never wanted to do the basic. They always want to go above and beyond. The identical twins will soon graduate from Dr. Howard Fuller Collegiate Academy as valedictorian and salutatorian. And among their dozens of acceptances were Hampton University and Benedict College, the latter of which gave the girls a full ride. But they ultimately opted to stay close to home at Marquette University in Milwaukee, where they're going to start studying nursing in the fall. So my goodness, how impressive are these young women for so many different reasons. You know, first of all, that they're twins, that they studied really hard and did well, but now they're valedictorian and salutatorian. Wow.
I know, talk about some girl power and sister power right there. That's really impressive. I just love the pictures too of them looking like, yeah, like we did this. Like that's how they're posing in the picture, because really it seems like they worked so hard and their hard work really did pay off, and Marquette seems like a great school too.
Yeah, that is a pretty amazing story right there. It just shows their work ethic, and that is going to translate into a great college education for them, and I'm sure that they're going to be excellent nurses when they do graduate.
Yeah, that's the part that I love the most, is that, you know, they're already choosing a very noble profession to get in.
Yeah, these girls are such hard workers, it seems like, but I hope that during their school time they took some time off to maybe go to a fair or give themselves some fun time as well, because it's true, it may be hard to take a spin on the Ferris wheel or turn your stomach on the zipper at a fair anytime soon, but that doesn't mean that you can't get your fill. Some fairs are replacing the traditional experience with a drive-through version. Sure, it does put severe limitations on what you can experience, but not the reason that we know you really go, because of the food. Fairs in New York, California, and Louisiana are experimenting with a concept that lets carnival goers drive up to their favorite stands to order. Then a masked employee will deliver it up to your car. And you may not go home with a giant stuffed animal, but you'll still get a belly full of corn dogs, funnel cakes, and deep fried Oreos. And I don't know about you guys, but my favorite fair food is definitely always funnel cakes. I always get them, and they're just so much fun to get at the fair and kind of pig out a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I love funnel cakes. I love deep fried Oreos, but maybe not at fairs, but at just normal festivals. I love chicken on a stick, just like a teriyaki chicken on a stick is the thing I always go for.
Oh, very interesting. Well, I know if it was in Wisconsin and they did this here, I would definitely be the next in line to get in line for some cream puffs, because I actually absolutely love those. Can eat a multiple of those every single day. Well, that is a very creative way to keep fairs open for this summer, but this next story also involves a good amount of creativity. It's been known to say love knows no bounds, and this next video shows just how true that is for an Illinois grandmother and her great-grandchildren. With a little bit of ingenuity, some PVC pipe and plastic, 85-year-old Rose Gannon can now hug her great-grandchildren for the first time since the coronavirus pandemic. The plastic hug guard was built by Gannon's granddaughter, who wanted her children to be able to wrap their arms around their great-grandmother. The kids say they wanted Grandma Rose to come over daily for hugs, something Gannon may now very well do, now that the family can spread the love without spreading the germs.
I think that that's so wonderful, because I know a lot of people right now are just missing that physical connection, right? I mean, definitely hugs are wonderful, but for me, I went to the dentist yesterday, and it was my first outing out of the house other than like walks for a month, and I felt really bad for my dentist because I wouldn't stop talking. I brought up every topic that I could think of to chat about because I was so excited to be in person with someone again.
I know so many people are dying for that social interaction. I know a lot of people miss it so much, and also these grandkids, I'm sure they just miss their grandma so much. So what a fun way to kind of spread some love without spreading germs. That's great.
Yeah, definitely a very unique story right there, and definitely showing some ingenuity as well. So very cool story. At least they get a little bit of that connection back for now.